Hello Stamper, welcome to Frenchie's video. I'm Franz Martin, independent demonstrator with Stampin' Up, and today it's a kind of a quick, easy card. It's using a Christmas stamp set for a masculine card. I already did something similar, but I'm going to share with you how to do the background super easy. It's dragging ink also, but we're using the blends and no masking. So we're using Nature Sing, and we're using the elk in there and the tree. And happy birthday, it's from Feather Together that I don't have here. Here it is. I forget on the other counter. So yes, using this set again for grading. So it's a Z-fold, very, very simple. So I get started here so you didn't have to watch me do the whole coloring, but I still gonna go over it. So I stamp my elk and the tree from Nature Sing with Memento ink. Now for coloring the elk, I use the bronze and I use the crumb cake, and I use a little bit of daffodil, the light daffodil, because the more I was looking online how to yeah, I had messed up here. You kind of see it through, but when we glue it on the black, it won't show. They're a little behind there. It's very lighter, and so about the shoulder blades. So I color this here, this area, the big long, it's a name for that, whatever it is. I colored that with the bronze, and then I came with the dark of the crumb cake, and then I color back on top of it to get a darker color. And then the ear and around the eyes, I use the light crumb cake. And also for his panache, it's in French. I cannot think of his rack. Here we go. I use the light crumb cake, so it's lighter, and that was not done there. The legs, I did the two tones. So really, I play with those three colors here. And the back, it's a little bit too much yellow there. I don't know if you can see. So I'm going to use a little bit of the light crumb cake and go very lightly on top of it, so it's not so, but it is light. And then I use the color lifter, and I lift some of the color on this shoulder blade there, see, to get it lighter, and that get it pretty much good. And if you see around the eyes or the ears, you can always lift some color. Can maybe lift a little bit around his mouth there. So that's how I color that. So that was for the elk. Now for the tree, I'm starting with Old Olive, but the darker color. And I'm just going to add a little bit of dark on, just on the, let me think here, the right side, because we're going to have the sun. The first card I did, I stamped the sun first. It was not my choice after it was done. I'm thinking I can do better than that. So we're going to do it after that it's done. Now I just go and add where it's a little bit there, you know, the mark. I just add a little bit. Then I'm going to take the light and color it. You don't want to press hard on your brush. Those brushes are very delicate. So you want to go gentle. You want to blend them. But this is very quick coloring. I am not spending time in blending, because you're going to see what's going to happen here in a minute. I'm going to go right on top of this. So I'm just going to go, even if you go on the side, don't worry about that, because we're going to cover the whole background. There I went a little bit too much, but I won't fuss over that. Maybe pick it up a little bit. Take this and push it in a bit. But really, you wouldn't have to worry about this, really. I'm just going to pick it up a bit. Here we go. Now, the ground, I use the dark, and where you see the line, I add the line in the dark, and you can maybe carry it a little bit more. And then I took the, that was the dark, did I say? Now I'm going to take the light color and we're going to blend that a little bit there. And here it is. Don't go on top of his legs. Even we're going to go on top of his legs in a minute. You don't want to. Then just add wherever you want the grass there. That should be plenty. So now after this is all done coloring, we're going to do the background. And the background is drag ink. So you want to, I want it not the grass, I want it more like dirt. So I'm using Sarah Sand. And really, I want something on top there. Here we go. I got a dirty paper here. I'm going to take this here, and you get the tree. You don't want to do the side of the tree. You want to see where the half moon. And I hope this video is going to be okay, because now with the light saving, the days are too short for me. So now it's night, and I wanted to do this video. So hopefully it's going to work. So I'm going to go about right at the tree there. Don't worry about where you're going on top. Take this, start on your scrap paper there, and drag. And then you can come back. And then you can turn this around and go the other way. Well, the camera, it's in my way here. It's a bit tricky. See, you're going to have different shading. That looked pretty good to me. See? I got my ground done. Now we're going to take the soft sky and we're going to do the sky. Again, not where the tree is, the top where it's rounded a bit. Again, you're going to do the same thing. Start on your scrap paper and drag. And this one, it went so smooth, I'm just doing one drag. I'm not even going back on top because really it went all the way. Sometimes you're going to have lines, and I think lines are perfectly fine because really when you look at the sky you get some lines, so I wouldn't worry about that. Now we're going to use the stamp stick wherever you go. We're going to use the sun ray from that, and we're going to use, I had So Saffron, it have to be here. Well, let me check. Okay, for some reason, I know it's right in front of me, but I cannot find it. So I am using the Daffodil Delight. I cannot believe I don't see it. And oh yes, it is here. Silly me. Here it is. It was on top of a yellow cardstock. So I'm using So Saffron. Daffodil would be a bit too dark. I mean too bright for the subtle of this here. We're going to take this, go right in the corner, et voila. So now you know the sun is going this way, right? So my trees there, I want to light that up a little bit. And I know I get the other color on top, but even you can take the lifter and it's going to light that up a bit. It looks like it's getting darker. Don't worry, it's going to get lighter as it's dry. Here we go. Now it's going to look like the light is pushing. Now we're going to use our Happy Birthday with Memento ink. And we're going to stamp that right here. Voila. Now, we're going to do the Z-fold. Okay, I don't want to work on this dirty paper anymore. So this piece of paper here, that's the heavy white cardstock. Heavy white cardstock, measure 5 by 3 3/4. The basic black, measure 5 1/4 by 4. We're going to mount that together. So those two, and this is normal. You see the back there, all those color? That is normal when, oops, when you do blends. That is That's what blends do. Okay, we're going to put that right on top. Now, this piece of crumb cake measure 11, so you cut on the long way, 11 by 4 1/4. You're going to score at 2 3/4, 2 3/4, and 5 1/2. Before I fold this, I find it easier if we stamp our 3s first. And when you stamp the 3s, you want to stop about 1/4 from the edge, and you don't want to stamp too low because you don't want to distract this here. It's going to look like you missed something. And when you open it up, boom. So you're going to start from the 2 3/4 score line. And like I said, go about not 2, but about 1/4 inch. And here I overlap those two because I don't like to stamp on top of a score line. And I'm going to go right at the end there because I'm going to know about how to go here. Here we go. So you don't want to put it all in a straight line. You can stack them a bit. Now we're going to fold this. Here is my boom folder. So fold this in two. And take this piece here and lift it up. Okay, now this part, it's important. It sounds silly, but it is important. You're going to put glue right at the edge. You're going to stop 1/4 from the bottom, 1/4 from the top. About 1/4, okay? And right at the edge. Oh, no, not right at the edge. 1/4 from the edge. So I went too much. I went way too much. So we're going to fix that. So remember, you don't want to go right at the edge because you won't put your card right at the edge. Okay, let's hope this is good. See how this glue, I absolutely love fast use. When I use fast use, I know when I mail my card, it's not gonna come apart by the time it reaches the destination. So we're gonna put that right here. Here we go. And I see I got a bit of glue there. That's no biggie. I got an eraser. Okay, those eraser, I bet many gonna ask me, we used to sell them. We don't anymore. Well, to be honest with you, I cannot craft without an eraser. So you can check office supplies. Many office supplies do have some. It's called adhesive eraser. And that's what it do. It removes the adhesive. So for me, this is a must-have in my craft room. I wish we would still sell them, but we don't anymore. But like I said, that is a must-have for me in my craft room. Now it's no more glue there. Maybe a bit there. Here we go. So voila, my friend. Boom, boom. So you got, even with the blends, you can drag your ink on top, and this it go a little bit darker, and the blue don't matter at the top. So this is it. Hope you enjoyed this. All the product will be listed on my blog. Right above you get the eye. You can click on that, or below in the description I get the direct link for my blog, and you can click on that. It's going to bring you to my blog with all the supplies list, and you can shop 24/7. All in the US can shop on my blog. Thank you so much for your support, and have a lovely day. Bye bye for now.